Hey everyone, welcome back, and this is my review of Golden Time, Episode 6, entitled Yes, No. And oh my fucking god, this just gets better and fucking better, okay? Now, I'm sure when I finish this series I'll have several, or at least a few, flaws in it, but these individual episodes, I cannot find anything to complain about, really. Except for like the most minor nitpick shit, which I will usually mention, but when I see an episode this fucking good, I'm not even gonna mention those, okay? So yeah. In a dream, Bonry remembers that right after graduating high school, he confessed to Linda that he loved her. When he asked for her response, Linda agreed to tell him the following night on the bridge where Bonry would eventually have his accident. That afternoon, Coco questions why Bonry has been acting unusual around Linda, which he denies. When the two are greeted by Chinami, who invites them to a party, Coco coldly refuses, and Bonry questions Chinami on why she insists on being friends with Coco, to which Chinami simply states that she likes her. So Bonry promises that he will try to convince Coco to attend, which he succeeds at doing, by the way. At the party, Bonry, Mitsuo, Nijigen, and Coco watch and comment on Chinami's personality, which soon erupts into an argument between Coco and Mitsuo, and ends with Mitsuo confessing to Chinami and her turning him down. On their way home, Coco mentions Mitsuo causing Bonry to and also, like, they're in that same room with the photography club meeting from one of the previous episodes, and when the back door opens to those crazy girls in their party and whatnot, oh my god, Bonry's such an evil monster. He throws Mitsuo and Coco right in there, and then shuts the door. I thought that was fucking hilarious, honestly. Right, on the way home, Coco meets Mitsuo, causing Bonry mentions Mitsuo, causing Bonry to abruptly state that he wishes to end their friendship. When Coco repeatedly refuses this, Bonry reminds her that he loves her, but because all she thinks about is Mitsuo, it hurts him, so he wants to put an end to it and leaves her. The next day, Linda notices the tense atmosphere between the two, but when she inquires about it, Bonry simply asks her why she never mentioned they previously knew each other, and accuses her of wanting to forget about him. Linda reveals that she said nothing out of fear that it would confuse him and cause him to disappear from her life again, while also explaining her fear that she caused Bonry's accident by not responding to his feelings sooner. And it's at that point that he basically realizes that her response was going to be yes. Okay. Afterwards, Coco meets up with Bonry to know what happened, but he takes off running due to Linda's revelation that she reciprocated her feelings years ago, which caused him to question how knowing this would have affected his past decisions. Coco catches up to Bonry and tells him not to leave her confessing that she loves him. And that sums up what happened in this episode. Okay, you know what? There is kind of an issue that I had that I kind of wanted to mention, and that is when they find out, because they basically know about now that, you know, Bonri knows, he hasn't got his memories back, but he kind of knows that, you know, he was once in love with Coco and that he was once in love with Linda. Alright, both of them know this now, as of this episode, definitely. Alright. And the problem I have with this is that they never questioned if he actually had got his memories back or not. You know, he never states it either. That's really my only issue. I suppose that I should definitely mention that. After all, alright. So yeah, but other than that, dear God, like, this episode was great. And that ending there, I think we're finally leading into the love triangle, which will be, or the true love triangle of this series, which will probably be, Bonri, Coco, and Linda. Alright, I'm gonna take that guess, I'm gonna take that prediction right there. Alright. And usually I have a side to pick in a love triangle, but here I don't. I mean, if I were to prefer one, it'd probably be Bonri and Linda, but I think that Bonri and Coco would be good together too. I mean, that's really odd for me to not, like, have a definitive couple that I want in a love triangle to end up with, to end as, and not despise or just not want in general the other. That's really odd for me, and I actually kind of like it. Alright, because I think that both couples would be good. But, so yeah, the series is really starting to heat up now. We have Coco confessing her love to Bonri. I'm guessing the reason in the past why Coco turned him down, or rejected him, was because she was still obsessed with Mitsuo, but somewhere in the back of her mind, she probably realized that she did love Bonri, but she didn't want to accept it because she was, like I said, she was obsessed with Mitsuo. Alright. And then, of course, there's Linda, who's kind of, you know, blaming herself for what happened to Bonri. Alright, because she didn't arrive. And I find it kind of sad, though, that her response was going to be yes, but she didn't arrive quickly enough for it to be yes, and subsequently saved Bonri from falling over the edge. I'm not saying that mean like it's her fault, because I don't think it's her fault at all. There's no way that she could have known that that was going to happen, you know. Yeah, but I do think that's kind of sad, though, that her response was going to be yes, but she was too late. Oh my God, that must, I mean, you could tell just by looking at Bonri when he discovered that, like, it tore him apart. Alright, because he was that close to being able to start dating the one who the previous night he confessed his feelings for, and then that shit happens. Oh my God. So yeah, but anyways, there was that one issue that I had with this episode, and whatnot, previously. Alright, but other than that, though, I really enjoyed it, and yeah, that's really all I have to say about it. So yeah, but anyways, overall, I hope you enjoyed this review, guys. He's after guys. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.